General manager of a Colorado mall and his wife have been charged with attempting to cover up the bizarre death of a friend and lying to police about what they did.
Our investigator Brian Moss tracked down the real story of a golf cart, an ex-cop, and the country club couple now facing criminal charges.
It was just strange, let me just say that.
On a Sunday in July, Anitha Jones woke up and checked out her yard. What she found would lead to criminal charges against the general manager of a major shopping mall and his wife.
There were bloody towels in the street.
She found these towels, and her fence had been destroyed. What had happened the night before on Country Club Parkway?
There had been a party at the country club. They found a man lying in the street.
And it wasn't just any man.
He was an ex-policeman.
Kyllion Chafin, a retired Denver police officer, lived in this neighborhood. He'd played golf in a golf tournament at the Blackstone Country Club the day before, which was followed by a party that night. As he drove his golf cart home, Chafin apparently lost control and crashed into Jones' fence. He was hospitalized. Tests would later show his blood alcohol was .240, well over the legal limit for DUI. But when police arrived, Chafin was badly hurt and his golf cart was gone. That led police to think that maybe he had been hit by a car that left. They theorized he might have been the victim of a hit and run. Aurora Police Chief Art Acevedo.
You basically start chasing your tail because you're chasing myths that were brought to us by people that knew the truth, were well aware of the truth, and despite that truth, they decided to cover it up.
It turned out Marty and Dina Lyles, who knew Chafin and also lived in the neighborhood, were allegedly the first on the accident scene. But according to this police report, Dina Lyles told police she did not know what happened to the golf cart. And police said her husband, Marty Lyles, the general manager of the Southlands Mall, also lied to them numerous times about what really happened. Police stated Lyles had driven Chafin's golf cart from the accident scene to his home. Police also finding video appearing to show Lyles throwing out beer cans and hard liquor from the cart, destroying evidence, wrote police. Acevedo says the initial lies wasted time that could have been spent responding to other calls.
Because we had to overcome the willful misconduct of people that were covering up the truth. So it does have a tremendous impact, and it's wrong. I mean, our officers could have moved on, but instead they had to spend much more time trying to get to the truth.
Police wrote that Lyles thought he was probably saving Kyllion from getting a drunk driving ticket. A week after the crash, Kyllion Chafin died from his injuries. His neighbors are now facing charges of obstructing and interfering with police and making false statements.
It's not the incident that gets you in trouble, it's the cover-up. And in this case, a cover-up that got people criminally charged.
As it turns out, Anitha Jones' gut instinct about what happened on Country Club Parkway was right.
It seems very strange for a person to crash their golf cart and then die. Had to be a lot more going on than that.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.